Racing Supercross has a worse nutrition rate as Hell Week. That's not funny. That's really not funny.
What chance does a privateer have?
Welcome to Supercross.
What do you say to a factory ride?
So, yes, I am talking about something that, again, I believe needs to be talked about, because you first have to realize with analytics and information that there's a problem before you can fix the problem, correct? If you disagree, that's okay. Let me know in the comments below. We have 8 of the 14 factory guys not racing, and it's round 13, 14 of the AMA Supercross Series. It is not the World Supercross Series, it's just the AMA Supercross Series. Just added that in there because the FIM actually is going to create a World Supercross Series because they are actually going to travel the world. But digression over. You've got riders like Dylan, Martin, AC, Shane, Cooper Webb, Roxon, Savachi, Josh Hill, Aaron Plessinger, Max Anstein. There's a lot of riders that are, quite a few that are privateers, but the main factory guys are Dylan Ferrandis, Adam Cincerillo, Shane McElrath, Cooper Webb, Ken Roxon, Joey Savachi, Aaron Plessinger, Dean Wilson. You have some of the privateer guys like Martin and Max Anstein, and you know, some of the riders are not racing because the team just physically went under, but that's 57%. That's over half of the factory guys are not racing the remainder rounds of AMA Supercross. That's a problem. Then if we go to the 250 class, on the East Coast, you have 6 of the 9 factory guys. You've got McAdoo, Faulkner, you know, Jeremy Martin, Levi Kitchen, Kyle Peters, and Robertson that are all out because of injuries. And then on the West Coast, you've got Colt Nichols, you've got Shimoda, you've got Thrasher, and you've got Haymaker. You know, that's 50%. The East Coast is the guys that are hurting the most, with 66% of their factory guys out of it. That's a total of 58% of all the factories, 250 and 450, that have got bikes that need to be ridden. But our sport isn't big enough, nor it has the pockets and able to hire somebody on the sidelines as a fill-in rider. Every other major sport has got second string guys, but we don't in Supercross because the expenses are more than the influx of income coming in. You know, it's always a net negative. And so that's where we need to flip and change the rules. Again, the only way we're going to change this is to have a max budget when it comes to teams. You know, it might as well just be works, because I don't believe that there's actually a budget on what teams are willing and cannot spend when it comes to A, salaries, and B, bikes, and everything, right? It's, if you have the money, make it work, spend it. That's the way Supercross and motocross and just motorcycle racing in general works. There's some issues there, absolute issues. Not to mention the salaries aren't enough for the guys to even pay for their medical bills when they do get seriously injured. It's a problem. How do we change it? That's what I'm asking. Let's get collective minds together. I would love to be in a room to help figure out these problems for the betterment of not only the sport, but the longevity of the riders when it comes to concussion protocol, when it comes to just sheer longevity of having a healthy life. I love motorcycles, and so many of you love motorcycles, but it's a very niche genre of people and spectators. It needs to be a bigger, more broad aspect in order for it to have outside sponsors. We don't need sponsors like VP Race Fuel, you know, Fly Racing, you know, Thor. We need big sponsors like Nike, and not just from, you get it, right? Yes, I get it too. Let me know in the comments below what we can do, what our ideas are, how we can move forward and making it less risky and safer. And really, it's entertainment. It's not racing. How do we make this more entertaining so that people get in? I'm all for even making it incredibly complicated so that it's like, I have no idea I'm just watching because I'm just watching, you know, who knows? But we need to pay attention to these numbers in order to make sure that they don't get any worse. Because it seems like it's getting worse and worse every year. This is Johnny F. and Hopper. Till next time, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, join the channel, join the Patreon. Let's do what we can to grow the sport. Keep it WFO.